What's up, guys? Wednesday evening, a little later than normal. We have Frog modular chest rigs. I've also got a couple, I think, still in multicam. Woodland, obviously. These have the patch on the back to put the danglers. These are a bigger rig. You can put a ton of mags or utility stuff on here. If you want to set it up like the old school mod frogs, you can put 4 Rallyman pouches and then put day pack side pouches on here. Those will fit right here and give you a nice big sustainment pouch on each side. If you run those mags higher, you can run frags or smokes underneath it open downward. You can't have them open upward because the mags will be in the way and you have nowhere else to put them. So big rig right there. We've got stacked micros that finished up yesterday right here. We've still got some modulars in a few sizes, and we have some shotgun stuff. We've also got some AKM4s, running a bunch of subgun micros. We just shot a video today on subgun micros. You guys will probably see that next week-ish. That'll be a pretty, lot of production goes into that video. You'll see static table shots of each gun and the mags to show you which magazines and everything it holds. It holds everything, literally, other than UMP and UMP and a P90 won't fit in there. And then you'll see the rigs in place. This cat snoring over here. Hey. Purple Fupas right here finished up. Rallymans in multicam. Rallymans in OD without pistols. Small utility pockets. All of those mod frogs finished up today. And we have OD day packs in place in sewing. Well, they're starting to come out of sewing. There's some right there. Multicam black, red stand-up pouches. And then a lot of singles and stragglers and stuff finished up today. We recorded a Pulling the Thread podcast, about an hour and 20 minutes. And then we did a Q&A for Patreon. So if you're not a member on Patreon and you'd like to check it out, SOE Tactical Gear on Patreon. And then we have a membership here on YouTube. That's where the Pulling the Thread podcast comes out to YouTube members. Each is $10. So you can check those out if you wish to have access to that stuff. Here's all the rigs. Rifle case from last night. I saw a couple guys say they were sending messages they wanted to claim this. I never did see any messages about that, so I'm not sure where they were messaging, if they did. Yeah, Curie says double tap that screen. Most devices it will give a like on there. Mountain, what's up? Justin, what's going on? Curie. Central Coast dude, what's up? DH, James, what's going on? Cameron, Billy Magnum, Byron, I see you're here. Micron, what's up, dude? 10 single doll hairs. Email situation fix, nope. And several people actually, several people reached out to Amanda and said that Microsoft has huge fucking problems going on. It's not just our system. It's actually happened a lot of places. I did have some people message me on other platforms asking if their financial information was also breached. No, it should not be. That's why we don't have any access to your credit card information. That all goes through Shopify, which uses a third-party app to do that. When dudes are like, hey, can you add this other thing I forgot to order and just run my card? We can't. We have no access to your financial information whatsoever. Handled through some federally regulated process. So, yes, if they have access to my email, they could go through my emails, but they're not going to have any information that will allow them to have any access to your financial stuff. So everything should be secure. We do those on completely different systems. You bet I have a glory hole in my office. I don't, but I mean, I can certainly put one in if you want to come fucking suck strangers' cocks. Throw the baby. Bring me your baby, and we will throw it. I can't put my card number and expiration on the chat, and you can run it. I can. No, you can't. We will not manually run your credit card. We won't do it because it protects us. You can never say that your shit was breached due to us if we never allow you to do that. Plus, it puts us at a higher rate, a higher percentage rate, because it's not as safe. Las Vegas, what's up? Tactical gear. Yep, that's what we do. And not only do we do tactical gear, we build it right here on these sewing machines. Military surplus. Nope, no military surplus. We actually build it. I started this company 35 years ago. We are in Middle Tennessee now. I started in San Diego. Justin, I need you to promptly fuck off. You clearly do not belong here. Go somewhere else. Can you guys make Mexican Marine uniform? Nope, I don't. We don't do any clothing, and I don't have that pattern either. And you couldn't pay us enough to do it, man. It's not what we do. My old job was completely shut down due to Microsoft. They are also still unable to work. Yeah, we're hearing that from a lot of different directions. That's the single best reason to pay for Shopify or the likes. Yeah. Yeah. Like everybody's like, I need to build a website. No, you fucking don't. You don't need to learn code. You don't need to pay 3 different retards to do it. Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, any of those. If you can use social media, which you're on right now, you can do it. Justin definitely ate lead paint. Maybe so. I will drill your hole for free. You're banned, so come back with your new fake account. What's the best-selling item? They all sell pretty well because we don't run big production. We're more of a boutique shop. We run, if I can sell 100 pieces, we're only going to build 75. There's always going to be an urgency to the product. Our clientele, they know that when they see it, if they want it, they better grab it because they're going to go pretty quick. We sell direct to consumer. I have no dealers. We send out a text, which goes out to about 5,000 people who have jumped through the hoops to subscribe. And we send that out 7 days a week. So everything that was built today, the bigger items, that all went out in a text. And stuff is, as soon as the text hits, the little cha-ching cash register sound starts running on my app at a more rapid rate. We send an email out, which is much more inclusive and cumbersome, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that goes out to over 100,000 people right now. You work corrections, right on. Re-listening to older videos at the gym. Raw Thoughts playlist is fantastic, right on. I'm not sure what got categorized into Raw Thoughts. I'm not sure what those videos are. Micro rigs, always a good choice. Yeah, micro rigs are great. Yeah, and we have a couple versions, well, several versions. Can you show us some of the great carriers? We don't build any armor carriers, if that's what you're asking about. Everything you see here was built in this building. I personally started the company 35 years ago. As that dude, I still sew every day. I have not sewn today. I made a whole rifle case yesterday on live video. There's a dude over there that's mad about the timing on his order, and he's commenting all over my Facebook post right now. His email address is airsofter22 at something, I don't know what, I don't remember, and ordered a $35 combat cock. And we don't have any Wookiee material, that's why it hasn't actually, here's his combat cock right here. But we're canceling and refunding his order. Looks like Brandon's day, yeah, it's finished. Brandon's day pack is finished. Very clean. He's gonna love it. A name. I know, like 20 years ago, people would really shit talk airsofters. A lot of those dudes grew up to be like real dudes. And unfortunately, in the gun world, where dudes can go buy a gun and, you know, buy their costume and go to the indoor range and, you know, do whatever it is they do, train with their friends, so they have a bunch of shitty habits. The airsoft kids actually go and take a lot of real training and really emulate the real dudes. So you'll see kids with airsoft guns that have much better weapons handling skills than most active duty military people even have. So when I say airsofter, yeah, I poke a little fun at him because that's his email address. I assume it's probably a child or a young kid, young man. But airsoft, like, if you look at airsoft in Japan, because it's very difficult for them to have real guns, people spend a huge amount of money to do airsoft. Like in Japan, they have boats and river patrol boats and assault boats. They'll put guys in spy rigs and lift them up in cranes. They'll take whole manufacturing car plants and shit and play airsoft. And then they spend the whole next day doing a police call, vacuuming up and cleaning up all the BBs. It's pretty cool if you haven't seen it. Some of the full mission profile and multi-day games that they do at these airsoft places now. They'll use closed down military bases, old asylums, old hospitals. It's pretty neat, really. Some dude from Japan who did nothing but airsoft was one of the gun tuber page. Oh yeah, I saw that kid. He was the kid that came over to T-Rex. I received law enforcement training, and it was great in airsoft. Right on. What multicam black purple is? Oh, the multi. Yeah, that's my buddy Brandon. 3H Survival. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, he's got a great YouTube. He's a tattoo artist. He actually does a whole Tattoo 101. That's him. Tattoo 101 is a huge membership, how to run a tattoo business mentorship. Love the large multicam tool bags with the green handles. Great. Sorry guys, super mucused up. Just ate a meal prep meal, and something in there's just got me all gacked up. Like to do airsoft, did a game last weekend, 150 people, 78. That's awesome, dude. That's fucking super cool. Plus you get to go out and try out all your shit. Like how many dudes have all their tack gear and all their bullshit and their comms and all their night vision, but they've never actually put it all together, right? When they're standing in the mirror, it all looks cool. But when you start getting shot at and you got to move and, you know, communicate, and all that shit goes out the window. Just watched Dirty Civilian on Milsim with airsoft. Looks cool. Yeah, that's a video they did a while ago, right? I saw that also. I watched their videos. Is the meal prep company good? It is. It's a local company called Kettlebell Cookery, and they're out of a CrossFit gym here in this little ass town. But yeah, I mean, it's the service is good, the meal prep is good. You'll just get, like, you got to be pretty disciplined. Like, I can do all these. I've done 10 different meal prep companies, and they're good for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like, fuck, I need something else to eat. Grand Thumb has an airsoft video. Nice. Ordered multicam large tool bag mesh pocket. Nice. Right on. A lot of you guys will be holding on the mesh pockets. Our email is down, so you don't have a way to get a hold of us. Typically, when we box up a large tool bag and it's missing one of the mesh pockets, I'll send an email and go, hey, I don't have this one, but I can ship it with this other color. But I don't have the capability to send those emails right now. So hopefully in a few days, this all smooths out. Any plans for more of the super sauce from the party VIP bags? That stuff is like crack. Are we talking about this stuff right here? We're actually sending it out in bigger orders where we have enough room in the box to where we can, we're talking about this, right? Kiri, who is on here, Thunderhill Farms, you can actually order a full-size jar of this from her, I believe. have this upside down? No, I had it the right way. Here we go. Right there. I can't get it to focus. Anyways, it's Thunder Hill Farm, not plural, thunderhillfarm.com. Is there a URL on here? I don't see one, but you'll find her. Click on her name. She's on here. If you click her name, it'll go to her YouTube. It's Kiri right there. Airsoft is expensive. I have a Tokyo Maru. So the president of Tokyo Maru used to come to San Diego every year, and he would bring me a rifle as a gift. If you get hold of a real Tokyo Maru catalog, till this day, my company's equipment is still all through those catalogs. I have 20, 30 Tokyo Maru rifles. I think they still are, you know, I know there's some other high-end companies, but they are still the, I think, highest-end production airsoft company. Thunderhillfarm.com. There we go. Just send me a message, and she can make it happen. There you guys go. We do night games. Used NVGs once. Give you respect for people that, yeah. Guys go and buy night vision, and they're like, I'll just put it on this helmet. Man, you buy good night vision, you need another fucking 5, 6, 7 grand worth of shit to make it fucking even serviceable in a proper manner. You can walk around in your living room. The sauce is the boss. There we go. Brandel. Brandel has been unfrozen from the ice cube. Brandel Calrissian. What do you think about the Trump doing more in 2 days? No shit. Look at this op tempo. The fucking mainstream, the lamestream media, CIA, Mockingbird, MK Ultra media hasn't even fucking caught up. They don't even know what's happened yet. Most useful piece of machinery for the Homestead? Ooh. Well, I mean, like Brandel and Scully will tell you, the skid steer. We use it every day. A guy came and bought this treadmill today, and this lift was not functioning properly. This man, portable forklift right here, wasn't working, but we were able to bring the skid steer in here with forks, and we took the railing off the upstairs. And the skid steer, we were able to put the skids right up over the deck and put that treadmill right on those forks and bring that thing out. We use that every single day. I use the skid steer. Almost out of, what's in a year, 365? I'll bet I use it 325 days out of the year. I've got an auger for it. I've got a tooth bucket. I've got a flat bucket. I've got a grapple, which will pick up entire trees, which are way too big for the machine to pick up. It'll pick them right up. Was I in the Army? No, I was not in the Army. I think John uses, oh yeah, I do use the four-wheeler every single day also. And if you got a four-wheeler on your homestead or on your property, man, they make a tilt dump trailer. I've got a few of them, actually. I got a metal one, but I use this plastic one all the time from Tractor Supply. And I just run it around, and it makes the four-wheeler like it has 6 wheels. And I can carry hay bales in there. I can put, 600 pounds of feed in there. I put, 200, 300 pounds of feed on the four-wheeler all the time. How many horsepower is it and an approximate weight? I don't know what the weight is. You can look it up. But I have a SVL 75. So it's a 75 horsepower. It's actually 74. And the reason I went with that machine is because we had rented a machine off and on for a couple years. So all the trails were cut to that size machine here. We used to have a full motocross track on the property here. So I'd cut all my trails to that size. And when you get a 74 horsepower machine, which is what that is, you don't have to have def in that machine. You don't have to put the extra bullshit in there. Wrote a check, new Chevy Tahoe. Hope it's worth it. Nice. If that's what you want, I'm happy for you. Wow, that's huge. Must have been expensive. It is. Like, I started, when we bought this property, it's 10 acres, it was a gravel pit that had not been maintained or worked on for probably 30 years. So there was saplings and like wild rose and blackberries and brambles. It was a mess. But all I had was a pair of loppers. I didn't even have a chainsaw. And my wife and I and the kids came out here with some hand saws, and we started cutting stuff. And then I got a Craftsman lawnmower, and I started mowing and breaking. Oh shit, I forgot this is out here. I was gonna show, I guess I moved the skid steer already. I put it back around front. We started cutting up stuff by hand, and then we got a chainsaw and started doing that. And then I got a Craftsman riding lawnmower, and I started just mowing every day. I would come up here from the other shop, and about an hour, I would just kind of mow the brush line, and I would take it back about another 24 inches. And it would break. I'd break that thing, and I finally had 3 of them, identical. I bought them for a couple $100 a piece off like Craigslist. And I would drop 1 or 2 off on Monday because I was breaking them at the lawnmower shop. And I'd pick one up that he had fixed, and I'd come up here, and I was like, literally, I would pick up all the big rocks, but the gravel, just rocks came out of it. And I would break the rocks up with the blades. And there's 3 blades on those decks. I think there was 3 blades on those. And I would bend one so bad that it would trench the ground as I would drive the lawnmower back in. And then I got a John Deere 35 horsepower tractor that had a bush hog. And once I had that bush hog, I bush hogged all the stuff that needed bush hogged. And then I got a 0-turn. I got a diesel Kubota used. And it worked for a couple months. Then I had to put like $3,000 worth of, I had to replace the pumps on it. But just piece by piece, man. I've been on this property for 10 years. When we bought the building, it was an abandoned building, completely vandalized. It didn't look at all like this. It looked like a cowboy barn inside. And we put a loft upstairs. We put a 6,000 foot upstairs in here. There was no heat or air. There was no copper. It had all been stolen. All the piping and all the porcelain had been vandalized and was just destroyed. And just piece by piece. Yeah, I've got an Exmark Laser 60 0-turn, and I have a Kubota D21 diesel. This property grows rocks. Yeah, it sure does. Gym storage. Nope, that's a real gym. That's my gym. The progression of the compound in just the last 5 or 6 years has been insane. It has, yeah. And we've documented all of it. There's over 5,000 videos on this YouTube channel here. A lot of them showing it. How did you get started with your business? I started when I was 17, man. I've got full videos on that too. There's probably 1,000 of the videos talking about that on here. I just bought a 95 Craftsman GT 6000. Yeah, I'm actually looking to buy another one of those. My 0-turns are too wide. We've planted over 100 trees on the property, and we've got 50-some blueberry plants. 80-some blueberry plants. And I planted them 10 feet apart, but it wasn't enough. It's just not enough for the mower to be able to mow through them. I should have planted them further apart, so I need to go with like a traditional riding lawnmower, and that Craftsman mower would work perfect for that. SEO tactical, can you build? It's SOE, special operations equipment. And no, I don't build websites, man. You don't need somebody to build you a website. We literally had the company that built North Face's website build our old website. You don't need that bullshit. I don't want blackberries. I have a whole, this property's 10 acres. The whole entire back edge of the property is all blackberries. I don't use them for anything. I don't like blackberries. Are you a fan of 2A? What the fuck do you think? What are you, 12? Had a diesel, it kept overheating? Oh, that sucks. I like diesel because I can store diesel. I have elevated tanks. Just bought a 95 Craftsman. Ohio Armed School Staff, bus drivers, janitors. That's awesome, dude. No incidents. Yeah. Yeah, we had one here in Tennessee today. Genius idea of having combat veterans and veterans from police departments as security guards for school. Is that what Trump's talking about? I've heard that rolled out there for a decade now. Black Scout Survival has a good deal on ballistic helmet. Right on. Right on. I am friends with him. I know him in real life. We talk, I don't know, every other day or so. Note to self, go pick John's blackberry. You totally can, Kiri. Every blackberry I've had, a wild blackberry in Tennessee, you need 2 to 1. For every 1 ounce of blackberry, you need 2 ounces of sugar. Even putting blackberries on like vanilla ice cream, they're fucking bitter. And they all have thorns. I know you can get cultivars that are thornless, but these aren't. These are wild. No, dude, as I said, I don't do clothing. We make nylon tactical gear. There is a fucking billion M65 field coats out there you can get. Do I do mods to them? No. We used to take 2 BDUs and we'd build a combat swimmer jacket out of them with a beaver tail and a UDT vest with a dual cart, you know, CO2 cartridges in it. But nah, we haven't built those in 25 years probably. What was on that chair's feet? Tennis balls probably. If you ever look at a sewing factory, the chairs are very uncomfortable. They're like old school plastic school chairs. We use office chairs and the wheels roll. And what happens is the thread gets inside them and it pops the casters off. I don't know if you can see that there. And when you get a new chair out of the box, they slide they're very fast and abrupt. So we put tape around them or tennis balls to keep them from picking up thread and to keep them from sliding around. Can you make a cell phone holder? I make 3 or 4 different cell phone holders. They're on the website. In the top on the homepage, there's a search bar. If you just put in phone, you will see all of the ones that we make. I make several versions of them, and it's on SOE tacticalgear.com. Favorite rig? I don't have a favorite rig, man. They're tools. Whichever one's going to do the job. It's just like trucks. I own every brand of truck that there is. I currently own every brand of truck. What are we driving? I don't know. Do I want something comfortable and brand new? I'm going to drive a Toyota Tundra or a 4Runner. Am I hauling a big 30-foot fucking trailer with a skid steer and an excavator? I'm driving a 5.9 diesel Dodge Mega Cab. Do I need to take 8 people with me? I'm driving my diesel Excursion. Do I just want to look cool? I'm going to drive my fucking F-250 Super Duty on 37-inch tires. Into the world, I'm probably taking my square body 1990 fully rebuilt Suburban that has less than 5,000 miles on the brand new motor package. It's just which tool do I need? How long have I been in operation? 35 years. The shop is 10,000 square feet downstairs, 6,000 upstairs, 4,000 in the garage. I have about another 2,000 on the side attached behind this wall here through that open hatchway there. And we're on 10 acres. I've got several outbuildings. We grow sheep. We produce a lot of rabbit. Occasionally we do 75 meat birds at a time. I usually maintain about 200 egg layers. I've got ducks, guineas, and geese. And then we have 5 livestock guardian dogs. Bought a sewing machine, a cheap one at the Goodwill, practicing putting patches on. Right on, man, right on. Most expensive piece in the shop. Equipment, or like my collection, or gear. I mean, I build gear that sells for, you know, $2,000 a bag. I build kind of like one-off custom. These rigs right here are $1,200 a piece. And I take, you know, whenever I say I'm going to build them, I get a dozen dudes like right away that want them. And I usually take like 3 or 4 orders for them. Is TikTok banned? Nope, TikTok's there, buddy. TikTok is back. It's up there. Do I do leather work? I do some leather stuff. You can't order it. I build it and then we auction it. I auction it off. It always goes for over $1,000. Like here's a leather bag I did right here. You can see. It's leather. It's hybrid. It's leather with nylon handles, Velcro. There's a couple of other pieces of leather. This is a leather crossbody bag I did a long time ago. There's some other leather pieces floating around here. The most expensive item in the whole shop. My most expensive and favorite toy is my wife. It's my wife. $2,000 for a leather duffel. All day long. Yeah, all day long, man. Every fucking time I build one. For years. What's the load-bearing vest? Right here, this is a Rallyman vest. There's one over here, there's one here. That's an NSW chest rig. This is a Rallyman vest right here. Here's one. This one's for sale. I don't put them on the website. You got to email me. It's kind of difficult. We like if you get one of these, you really want it. I am not the easiest person to do business with on stuff that I personally built. I built this bag here yesterday. It's a dual padded rifle case. It's 26 inches, so it'll fit your SBRs or your PCCs with a side folder or a full-size rifle taken down in 2 pieces. There's a divider in the middle. All the walls inside are Velcro lined, so you can put mesh pockets and magazine cards and stuff in there. And then there's a divider, so you can put 2 rifles and 2 carbines. And that divider is Velcro walled also. How did the MAGA promo do? Huge. Fucking insane. Like, I had her turn it off. Like, we had 2 fucking mini orders for it. Our shortfall is always embroidery. We need to outsource our embroidery. Do you have a leather sewing machine or does... No, I use my 206 Curie. If you look at most leather shit, especially like big, stiff, like cowboy leather and shit like that, it's too stiff to turn inside out. That's why you see the seams are on the outside of most of that shit. And I don't like that. I do a hybrid. So part of the body, the main part of the body, like the big sides underneath and then the other side will be leather. And then the short sides where the zipper and such are, those are going to be Cordura. That way I can still flip the bag inside so all the seams are inside. The multicam black straps are very nice, they are. How does the walking foot not chew up the leather? I mean, you just use a different foot, man. And you're gonna do it on the underside of the leather. So with the good side up. I got a bag sitting here, partially built, you can see. I never did finish it. Here we go. This will give you an idea, kind of. Where can I set this where you can see it? You can do it right here. See how this bag, I am in the process of putting it together. It's finished. I just have to put the ends on it, right? Now this one is all leather. All the outside of this will be leather. So it's a little different than what I explained. See if you can see inside here. So I put woodland I fabricated the webbing out of Cordura because I don't have a nice woodland print Cordura or woodland print webbing. So I made it out of Cordura. It's 2 layers. I concealed where the edges met with the edge tape. And then it's this heavy brown leather, right? And you're talking about how does it not scratch it? Well, it kind of will, right? I can scratch it right here, but I can re-oil it and it'll take all of that color out of there. I can re-saturate it. I can also stain it, but I don't like to stain it. I'd rather leave it kind of true to how it came from the tannery. But there's a nice grain in that leather, and it smells amazing. What is it? A mailbox? What? No croc squeak tonight. Are you trying to be banned? Like, do you just want me to tell you to fuck off? Yo, Tacoma, how are you feeling, man? When do you go home? Hey, you little asshole. We're going to be looking for that screwdriver. You used to buy a set of like 23 or something Craftsman screwdrivers, and they came with these really big ones. Now you buy a set of screwdrivers, and they don't come with any of the big screwdrivers. JG, what's up, man? Never received text. It's my carrier. Yeah, get on our text app, man. Be real. Am I talking to you? No, I'm not talking to you. I haven't even seen any of your comments. Be real junk. Well, you're fucking banned, cunt. How's that? I've been Thursday. I've been denying the pain meds, and the nurses are losing their minds over it. You'll be better for it, dude. Glenn Young, what's up, man? How do I get on the text? You just go to our website and join the text. I would join the email also. The texts go out every day. They're a little lighter. The emails go out towards the end of the week, and they are heavier, but they have a lot more detail to them. Douche canoe. You're gone too, cunt. Douche canoe? That's what you come up with is douche canoe? What are you, 12? Are you talking shit to me from church? Fuck off, dude. Lowe's now carries the Craftsman brand. Yeah, it's not the same shit, is it? It sure is not. Yeah, it's not. Recommendation for leather treatment to keep it in good condition. Cody, I don't know, man. Internet, buddy. Just get on YouTube. I walk into the Tandy Leather in Nashville, and there's a couple people there that follow all my content, and they're very helpful to me. I'm sure that we get some. I mean, they've done that for everybody. I've been in there for hours at a time, and they're very fucking helpful. Like dudes that work at Tandy Leather, they don't work there because it's a job. They work there because they love doing that shit. Ballistals, there we go. Yeah, there's all kinds of oils and dyes, and they actually call it something else, like this sealer. Never received any troubleshoot issues, and your end was green, so it must be my end. Yeah, I don't know, Bikeron. We should have, like, here's an example, okay? How many people on here? There's 83 right now. How many guys got text tonight or yesterday? No one? Is there a delay? It's the best. Believe it. Mink oil or White's leather treatment. We have to treat our leather fire boot. There we go. Jeff got it. Professional in Class got it. John Oliver got it. DH got it. Central Coast dude got nothing. Kiri got it. Pajama Hat got it. Glenn got it. Woody did not get it. Woody, are you subscribed to the text? Do you normally get it? How many guys got notifications when I went live tonight? Anyone? Every night I get the text and the email. Nice. That's fucking great to hear that it's working for somebody. Henry Flores, what up? Anybody on here at SHOT Show right now? Is SHOT Show still going? SHOT Show's still going, right? You get the emails and YouTube. Right on, man. Go get a burner phone. People say those Mint mobile phones are good. Just go get another little fucking... You can get a phone for fucking almost free now. Kel-Tec P70, P57. I'm not even sure what that is. I did get it from YouTube. I'm not on the text yet, but I'll do that now. Right on. If you buy our gear, the text is... You definitely want to be on the text and the email. If you just watch content and you don't have any use for this stuff, then you don't need to. But I mean, we put a lot of other promo. There's a lot of information in the text other than just here, buy this shit. Just lurk, still got the text, right on. SHOT Show all week, right on. Send out the text at night when everyone is buzzed. They started all this bullshit when you send a text out that we don't want to send a text out because we don't want people's phones ringing and vibrating after 8 o'clock. They're fucking adults. They requested the fucking text. If I don't want my phone to fucking ring, I turn the fucking shit on silent. I can also set it so only a couple of numbers fucking can get through. Like, it's just fucking bizarre. EP, what up? Kel-Tec PR57 stripper clip fed rotary barrel pistol 21 round internal mag. They used to make something called a Grendel, and I think it had like a 20 or 24 internal magazine. It was breech loaded. I think it was 9mm. Same time they were making what was that, PT9 and AT9? They had a Kel-Tec, right? Kel-Tec. All the rappers had them, those shitty little pistols with 2 pistol grips on them. I can't remember what they were called. It wasn't a Kel-Tec. It was AT9, PT9. I can't remember what they called the original one. Yeah, I remember the Calicos in 9mm and in 22. Same dude designed both. Of course he did. There we go. Look into Mint. Yeah, or just, I mean, any. It wasn't a Mac 10. We had a Mac 10 here today. It wasn't a Mac 10. AT9? I think it was an AT9. SHOT Show going full speed, right on. Try sending a text to that and identify your YouTube name. There we go. The Grendel was made by the founder of Kel-Tec. Interesting. There we go. Lee Hassel. What's up, dude? What's up with all the trolls? That means the algorithm's working. Norwegian leather care oil is the best stuff. There we go. Founder of Kel-Tec, cool designer, right on. It's almost to the point where if it doesn't take PMags, it's not viable. It's a toy. I mean, definitely. But you're not going to leave the house with it for some real work. Thought the Grendel round was made by AAC, maybe the same guy. Well, there was a gun company called Grendel. And I believe it fired 9mm. It might have been 380 even. remember seeing them when I was, I don't know, 18, 19, when I was in San Diego. 357 SIG, what up? You don't want out here. You ain't built for this. It's too cold. Tech-9, that was it. Tech-9. Tech-9? Chris Calico. Yeah, Tech-9. That was it. Did it really snow in Florida? It does seem to have. Might have to get the 380 ACP BMT type nut right on for the wife. Why not just get a 9mm for her? Yeah, Tech-9, that was it. And then when they put those on the assault rifle ban list in California, they came out with the AT-9. Oh, you have parrots? Or yeah, fuck yeah, they're loud. There was a bunch of wild parrots in San Diego. More fires tonight in Southern California. Of course there are. Of course there is. Glad I'm not in fucking California. Mad love for KSG short barrel. Nice. Nice. Very cool. We just did a bunch of sand socks, multicam black and woodland. We have black visors left. The gray ones are gone. They're sold out. Doing another run of them. Spam filter blocks your text. Never knew text had spam. Yep, it's just like fucking email now. We go through 2 or 3 times a year and literally kill half of our email list. There's a filter in there where there's a algorithm that we can see that when we send emails out and people don't open them, if we get less than a 11% open rate, I believe it's 11%, they put us as a mass spammer, and then it sends to people's spam folders, which is baffling because I look at all of my fucking emails. I check every fucking email, all my folders, because they fuck up sometimes, and a real email goes to a spam folder. Anyways, we go through people who never, it says rarely opens, and we remove them from our email list. Every time I do that, our sales are between 50 to over 100% greater the night we launch that email, just by killing half of our customers off the list because of the spam filters and the algorithm to it. Are you using collagen peptides? Man, I do, but not enough to say that they work. I just forget to take them. I use a lot of injectable peptides. Like I take a lot of injectable stuff. So BPC 157, TB 500. I use Samoralin, which is a growth hormone secretagogue. I also sleep much better when I take that. I take quite a few other things too. Steroids, yes, I take steroids. I take testosterone cypionate / propionate. Hormone replacement therapy. I'm 52 years old. I also look way better than the motherfucker that said steroids, who's probably way younger than me. I did a long-range class, found out a ton of info. Nice. Nice. Are you using collagen peptides? What brand? Make large sand socks. We're going to make some large sand socks, yeah. snapped my ankle, I took peptides, and I'd swear by them. They work, dude. They work for real. BPC 157, CJC, I can't remember what the CJC is. It actually amplifies the BPC, body protective compound, and TB 500. They work, 100% they fucking work. There's all kinds of orthopedic fucking studies out there about them. I mean, if I worked out daily and took tests, I'd probably look good too. You should. Why would you not do that? How old are you? If your wife's not telling you you look like shit, does she truly love you? Like, if you look like shit and she's not telling you that, does she really love you? What about Crocs? You're banned. That's what about Crocs. Go make a fake account now. You're banned, dumbass. If I order OD clothing bag, will it come with black straps? It will right now. Well, if you ordered an OD clothing bag, we're not going to ship it to you because we only have them with black straps. And unfortunately for you, our email system is Microsoft, which has been hacked all around the world, so I don't have a way to communicate with you about your order. If you would like a medium clothes bag, order OD black, and it will ship to you in the morning. He obviously doesn't have. Well, I expect him to tell me that his wife left him. I want to buy 3 black H harnesses for micro rigs. Should I order 3 at once? No, you can order them all at once, buddy. I wouldn't order anything else on there unless you're confident that we have it at the time. If you order 3 H harnesses, I take that order form over and I put it in a bin over here that has all these pre-cut H harnesses. And then first thing in the morning, one of the girls sews them. That's how these ones here got made. Here's 2 splatter print that somebody ordered last night. They've already been built and they'll ship in the morning. When I broke my ankle, I missed 1 day of work. It really fucking works. It really fucking works. It does. I don't know if I'd only miss 1 day, but it really works. And you're a little different. I have seen you move in real life. You're not like a normal fucking human being. Is there a delay on here? What's happening? The comments have dwelled. My 9-year-old loves her splatter backpack right on. You know, I haven't seen Paul Bennett on here. Does anybody have any updates? Your 9-year-old loves a splatter backpack. I love that. I'm so glad. I've got fanny packs, Fupas, XLs. I've got tool bags in splatter right now. I've got pocket organizers in splatter. These are super cool. Holds 3 pens, pencils, folding knives, a notepad. It's got a zipper pocket. Yeah, you didn't miss any day with a bone break, nor 2 surgeries. All right, guys. I was waiting to see what was that? Bubs. I was waiting to see what Bubs was gonna say. Nothing to say. All right, guys. I'm gonna jump off here. Everybody have a fucking great evening. We will see you tomorrow. Saw a Jaeger video where he said only acceptable use for Crocs is to keep your boots dry when you cross a water body. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, or I mean, it's probably pretty good pussy repellent. You're probably not getting no pussy wearing Crocs. Like the prepper style. Jennifer, right on. We had a whole series of videos called On the Compound. It's all Homestead prepper type stuff. All right, everybody have a good night. We will do this tomorrow again, 9 o'clock. And for people who are new here, for people that are new, we do like real videos that are actually well produced and not just me walking around rambling in the shop here.